If you need a management tool to create an efficient action plan, then the spreadsheet may suit your needs. In this video, I present the 5W28 Action Plan Spreadsheet, which you can purchase through the link in the video description. So how does spreadsheet work? When you purchase this template, you'll have access to a spreadsheet containing 4 tabs: Instructions, Employee Registration, 5W28 Action Plan, and Dashboard. Here in the Instructions tab, you will find all the information for the correct use of the spreadsheet. So I recommend that you read this information to clarify any possible doubts. Next, you access the Employee Registration tab. Here you should list the names of the employees who will be responsible for the action plans. So you enter the name, department, and the position one below the other. Moving forward, I'll access the 5W28 Action Plan tab. This is the tab where you create and monitor each action plan. Before demonstrating how to fill out the spreadsheet, in the first column you have the action plan field. Here you should describe what action plan you are creating. For example, sell online, training employees, collect customer feedback, and so on. And then notice that the next columns represent the 5W, which means in the what column you should describe what will be done, in the why column describe why it will be done, in the where column you should define where it will be done, in the who column you should select by who it will be done, and in the when column you should define when it will be done, specifying start date, expected end date, and actual end date. And here you have 2 columns that represent the 2/8. The first column is how, where we describe how it will be done. And the second column is how much, where we describe the budget for your action plan. Finally, here we have a status of the action plan, which will be displayed automatically according to the dates you defined in the when group. The status can be completed on time, completed late, overdue, or in progress on schedule. So to give you a better view of this step, I will create some examples here so you can see in detail how the spreadsheet works. So let's say my action plan is to start selling online. Then I fill the description here in the first column, starting selling online. Then I define what will be done. For example, implementation of an e-commerce platform. Why it will be done? So let's say it's because I want to increase sales. Where it will be done? Example, in the sales department. By whom will it be done? Here I will select the name of the employee who has registered in the Employee Registration tab. And notice that the spreadsheet will automatically display the employee's department. Moving on, I need to define the start date of the action plan, the expected end date, and when I actually complete this action plan, then I will enter the actual end date here. And to finish, I need to define how would it be done. For example, market research with competitors who sell online and development of an e-commerce website. And finally, the budget amount. Remember that these descriptions here are just examples to illustrate how to fill the fields. Here, you should enter the descriptions that make sense for your action plan, okay? Now, notice that the status of the action plan will show the result according to the expected end date. This status is calculated automatically on a daily basis. And when you complete the action plan, simply fill the action completion date. The status will be updated accordingly. Then you can keep creating action plans one below the other, following the same steps. Remember that columns F and L contain formulas and should not be edited, okay? And if you want, you can also print the spreadsheet containing all the action plans you have registered, since the spreadsheet is already configured for A4 printing. Now, to get an overview of action plans, simply access the Dashboard tab. And here, the first thing you will do is select the year from the list. Notice that the spreadsheet will present an overview of the action plans for the selected year, showing the total number of action plans registered in this year, how many action plans are completed, how many were completed on time, how many were completed late, how many are in the progress on time, how many action plans are overdue, and the percentage of action plans completed in the year. Right below, you'll find a column chart showing the number of action plans registered in each month of the selected year. And here on the side, you have a chart showing the composition of plans completed on time, completed late, actions in progress, and overdue actions. And if you want an even more refined view, right below you can select a month from the list. Then the spreadsheet will show the monthly summary of your action plans related to the select month and year. So we have the total numbers of action plans registered in the select month, how many are completed on time, completed late, in progress, and overdue, as well the percent of action plans completed in the month. Below we have a bar chart showing the quantities of action plans by status. And here on the side, we have the present composition by status. Another point to highlight is that this dashboard is already configured for A4 landscape printing. So this is the 4W28 Action Plan Spreadsheet. It's a very interesting tool to optimize the management of action plans, making this task much simpler and more efficient. Remember that this template is 100% editable and you can make any change you want, as long as you have knowledge of the features such as charts and formulas. To purchase this spreadsheet, simply access the link in the video description. That's it for now. See you next time.